Hey guys, welcome back to Fortune Reports. Today in this video we are talking about a famous rapper named Future, how he built his empire. He grew up in one of Atlanta's toughest zip codes and turned trap music into a financial empire worth tens of millions.
Can I get a photo?
Would you mind blessing his mic for me? Mind blessing his mic for me? What's going on, Future?
This is how Future built a fortune most rappers only dream about. Born in Nevadius, Wilburn in November 1983, Future came up in Atlanta's Kirkwood neighborhood, a place that taught him survival before it taught him rhythm. Through his cousin, producer Rico Wade, he was pulled into the legendary Dungeon Family Collective, the same circle that launched Outlast and Goody Mob. That's where the nickname Future was born, a name that would go on to define an entire era of hip-hop. He spent the late 2000s grinding on the Atlanta mixtape scene, dropping projects like Dirty Sprite, True Story, and Streets Calling. Those tapes built his name from the ground up until, in 2011, he signed with A1 Recordings, which partnered with Epic Records, giving him major label muscle without losing his independent hustle. His debut album Pluto landed in 2012 and changed trap music forever. The auto-tuned melodies, the raw emotion, the blend of singing and rapping, nobody had done it like this before. Songs like Turn on the Lights and Neva and revealed a vulnerable side that hit fans hard and set him apart from everyone else in the genre. From there, Future didn't slow down. DS2 in 2015 went platinum and made him one of the most important voices in the genre. Mixtapes like Beast Mode and 56 Nights kept the momentum rolling between albums. Then, in 2017, he pulled off something no artist had ever done: 2 solo albums debuting at #1 in the same week, a first in chart history. His 2022 record I Never Liked You gave the world "Wait for You" with Drake and Tems, a Grammy winner for Best Melodic Rap Performance. In 2024, he teamed up with Metro Boomin for 2 more chart-topping albums, plus the smash Like That with Kendrick Lamar, which dominated the Hot 100 for weeks. That same year's Pluto mixtape made him the first hip-hop artist ever to land 3 #1 projects in a single calendar year. By 2026, Future holds the record for the most #1 albums in rap chart history, 16 albums total. Let that truly sink in. Financial estimates put his net worth somewhere between $50 and $65 million, with some projections climbing even higher. But the music was only the beginning. It was the engine that funded something much bigger. Future's catalog racks up billions of streams, generating royalty income that never stops even when he's not releasing new music. Every time one of his songs shows up in a movie trailer or lands on a fresh playlist, the money keeps flowing quietly in the background. Then there's touring. At his peak, Future reportedly pulled in around $1 million a night. His 2024 arena run with Metro Boomin swept the country, generating 8-figure totals. His Future and Friends tour proved he's been a headline-worthy live act for over a decade, consistent income year after year. Add in major brand partnerships with Nike, Adidas, Reebok, and Rolex, plus his own clothing lines, Freebands, and dope dollar bills, and you get a man with income streams running on autopilot from every direction imaginable. But Future didn't just cash checks, he built infrastructure. In 2011, he launched Freebands Entertainment under his own company, Wilburn Holdings. While other rappers were signing away their masters for a quick advance, Future built his own house and became the landlord of it. Freebands grew into a real label with global distribution through Epic, launching careers for artists like Doughboy, DJ Esco, Monster Boston Richie, Young Scooter, and Lil Loaded, a roster generating income completely separate from Future's own solo career, running like a real business hiding behind a music catalog. From a rough Atlanta block to a chart topper worth tens of millions, Future didn't just make hits, he built a legacy built to outlast the songs. Every stream, every sync deal, every tour stop feeds back into the Freebands machine. In 2024, the label proved how far it had come, co-structuring a joint venture with Metro Boomin's Boominati Worldwide and Republic Records for the We Don't Trust You rollout, a multi-party deal at the major label level. Few artists ever learn that game. Future learned it early. Then came the move that separated him from the pack, selling his publishing catalog. Few artists have the discipline for that, But Future sold a major chunk of his publishing rights for what sources peg at 8 figures, at least 10 million, possibly far more. Publishing catalogs are now among the hottest assets in entertainment investing, with buyers paying top dollar for proven, evergreen royalty streams. Future cashed out at the peak, turning years of work into instant capital. That's not a musician's move, it's an investor's move. Then, on January 2, 2024, Future dropped a quiet bombshell to his 7.7 million followers. He was launching his own management company, no big rollout, just a short post from a man who already knew how to execute. It meant Future would profit from the next generation of artists, the same way others once profited from him. Another income stream, another arm of the growing freebands empire. At 40, Future wasn't slowing down, he was accelerating toward real generational wealth. Owning infrastructure, not just performing inside it. A label, a publishing exit, a management company, global brand deals. A clothing line, music fuels the brand fuels deals, deals fuel capital, and capital gets poured into real estate and equity. At the center, a kid from Kirkwood who learned early that real money isn't in being the artist, it's in owning what the artist powers. Now for the asset that turned heads. In November 2022, Future closed on a $16.3 million waterfront mansion on Allison Island in Miami Beach, a gated, 35-acre enclave holding just 49 homes. Not a neighborhood, one of the most exclusive pockets on Earth. The 8,897 square foot home, built in 2020, originally listed at $19.9 million. Future's team negotiated an 18% discount, landing it at $16.3, a calculated deal, not a flex. 7 bedrooms, 8.5 baths, custom cabinetry, a wet bar, guest house, staff quarters, a 3-car garage, an elevator, plus a pool, spa, summer kitchen, palm-lined privacy, 75 feet of water frontage, and space reserved for yacht parking. The island itself is the real flex, gated, under 50 homes, 0 public access. Past and present neighbors include Lil Wayne, Shakira, Pitbull's business partner, and Google co-founder Sergey Brin, who reportedly paid $51 million off-market on the same island, plus Louis Vuitton CEO. A community of billionaires, and Future's among them. But this wasn't just lifestyle, it was strategy. Florida charges 0 state income tax, unlike California or New York, where top earners lose over 13% to state taxes. Basing real estate there compounds into massive savings, deliberate engineering, not luck. Scarcity keeps values strong too. Only 49 homes exist, and no more can be built. A neighbor paying $51 million on the same street is a signal of where that investment is headed. Zoom out, and everyday life tells the same story. One of hip-hop's most jaw-dropping exotic car collections and a legendary jewelry stash, custom pieces, rare timepieces, diamond set accessories, as much a signature as his sound. Private jets and appearances at All-Star Weekend, Paris, and Milan Fashion Weeks all send the same message his real estate does. This is someone at the very top. In 2026, that kind of cultural relevance is leverage shaping endorsement rates, festival fees, and negotiating power everywhere. Most artists get 5 to 7 years at the top before culture moves on. Future has held that spot for over a decade, still charting, still working with the biggest names alive, still building an empire rappers still dream of. This is the result of a man who treats his career's business as seriously as its art. Zoom out, and here's where Future fits among hip-hop's wealthiest artists. Early rap generations bought mansions as status symbols. Then came the mogul era. Jay-Z and Diddy proved music income could seed empires worth hundreds of millions. Future's generation is the third wave, artists who watched that era unfold and built ownership in from day one. Master P turned an independent label into real estate and consumer brands. Nas funneled music money into Queensbridge venture partners, landing early stakes in Robinhood, Ring, Lyft, and Dropbox, returns reportedly beating his music earnings. Lil Wayne's Allison Island mansion listed for nearly $30 million. Rick Ross turned his Georgia estate into a landmark and expanded into Houston real estate. Each grasped the same truth: relevance is a closing window. Future's path fits that playbook: music as foundation, free bands as infrastructure, an 8-figure publishing sale unlocking capital, that capital deployed into elite real estate, and a management company extending his reach into the next generation. The island mansion is just the most visible piece of a bigger machine. So how does a kid from Kirkwood end up with a $16 million island mansion, a label, an 8-figure publishing deal, brand deals with Reebok and Rolex, and a net worth near $65 million? The answer: consistency. Between 2012 and 2024, Future dropped 9 solo albums, countless collabs, and 17 mixtapes, staying relevant across eras, working with Drake, Travis Scott, Young Thug, Juice WRLD, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar. That output built a catalog that compounds forever. Growing up in Kirkwood, owning an island mansion beside billionaires wasn't just unlikely, it was unimaginable. But Future didn't just dream about music, he dreamed about ownership, turning fleeting relevance into permanent assets. Social media flattens it to a headline: Future owns an island. But the real story runs deeper: a decade of deliberate decisions, systematic, not lucky. Behind the music sits the island, the label, the publishing sale, the brand deals, the management company, a man who turned making it into something permanent, something that earns while he sleeps. That is the story, and now you know it. If you learned something new today, drop it in the comments. What part of Future's empire surprised you the most? And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time, because we go this deep every single episode. Thanks for watching.